In this video, we will learn about basics of functions in Power Query. So for this, we need to go to the Power Query editor by clicking on Transform Data. And here we need to right click and then we have to click Blank Query. Go to the Advanced Editor, remove it, and here you can see function starts with the open bracket and close bracket, and here we have to write anything. For example, if I write nothing here, then it will work fine. So this is the basic structure. So is equal to greater than sign, so we have to put lambda. So what we have to display? Hello world. That's it. So here you can see the syntax is fine, everything is okay. And if I click done, and then we have to click here invoke, and we got hello world, right? So this is the basic syntax of function. So let's proceed further. We just need to delete invoke function, right click here and delete, and the query advanced editor. So here we have to now write, if I write here a comma b, and if I write here a comma b, these are the two parameters. And here if I write a plus b, that's it. And now we need to click done. So these are the two parameters, and it is showing optional, right? If I click invoke, it will show me null because I haven't passed anything. So if I write 2 plus 5 invoke, then it will give me 7, right? So let's delete the invoke function. Home and query 11 advanced editor. And if I little bit enhance this thing, for example, if I say a as number, and only this one, right? So if I don't specify anything here, then it means b can have any type. And if I click done, so here you can see we have no optional here, we have only optional with the b. So if I click invoke, so here you can see I'm getting one warning that this is the required field. So if I put 4 and click invoke, then 4 plus null will be null. And if I delete it and then I click again query 11 advanced editor, sorry, I have to click like 4 plus 5 invoke, then I will get 9, right? So let me delete it. Query 11 advanced editor. So here you can see if we specify type here, like a as a type, a as a number, then it will be the required field. And if I write b, then b like it is an optional. And for example, if I write here b as number, and then you will see here the both are non-optional, right? And if I again go to the advanced editor, if I write here optional like this one, maybe the optional O is capital or optional, okay, and click done. So here you can see this field is a required field and the B is the optional. If I write here 5 and click invoke. So here you can see it is also working fine, because null plus anything will be null. Delete, and if I click here 5 plus 5 invoke, so it will be 10. So we need to further enhance this function. Delete, and so here we can add one parameter here. For example, if I say temp as number, and then I need to write here. So this is because we have defined we have declared this function here, and now we have to define here under let. So it will be, I will say like result is equal to, this is a variable, and here I can write one condition here, the if condition, like if temperature is less than 20, then show cold. Else if temperature is greater than 20 and temperature less than 30, then it will be normal. Else you have to write everything in small, then it will be hot. We can write here, for example, temperature is cold, like this. So I can copy, need to put space here, and then again I need to put here temperature is normal. And in the else case it will be again temperature is 32 temperature, and is hot. That's it. So in the in we have to write here result. So this is the, here we have defined the function body, right? So now we need to click done, and if I write here 34 invoke, so we cannot apply operator and to type number and. So there is some type error here. For this we need to go to the, we need to delete invoke function, and we have to go to the advanced editor by clicking on query 11 advanced editor, and here we have to, for example, temperature, this is the numeric value and this is the string. So we are getting error that we can't concatenate numeric with string. We have to convert temp as a number into text. So there is a function, the name is number dot to text, this one, and it takes the parameter as a number, this one. We need to copy, and then we can use everywhere temp, where we have written, where we have used temp, we will write here temp, and again here temp, copy paste. So that's all, and now we need to click done, And here if I write 34 invoke, so I'm getting 34 temperature is hot, right? And in the same way, if I write here like 12, the 12 temperature is cold, right? Now the final part is we will create a very simple table, and then we will see how we can invoke this function, right? So for this we need to delete this one, and here the name of the function is, like we can write here fn temperature. This is the name of the function, and then we need to write here right click and blank query, advanced editor, and here we have to write one table type table, temperature is equal to text is equal to number, and here we have to write hash. Define here list of lists. So the first list is, for example, we can write here 19, and here we can write 22 and 31, and here we write comma. So this is the small table, right? And the output is temperature and 19, 20, 22, 31, and the name of the table is temperature, this one. That's right. So here now we have a table, and now we need to invoke this function fn temperature. So for this we just need to go to the add column, invoked custom function, and the name of the column is, we can write here message, and the function query is fn temperature. The column is temp, and we have to click OK. So here you can see in the message is 19, temperature is cold, temperature is normal, and 31 temperature is hot. And if we click here again, add column, custom column, and here is we can write second way, and here we just need to call the function that is fn temperature, and here we have to give one parameter, that is temp. That's it. And now if I go to the OK, if I click on OK, and here you can see it is returning the same stuff, right? So you can either use invoke function or you can use the custom function, because every time when the function is running, for every row it is taking the parameter from this row 19, and then they're producing the result, because the function is producing the scalar value. So that's all about the usage of function in Power Query.